And let's see how the exchange students from NXT are gonna do. We got Ivy Nile, strong as an ox.
She ain't me.
Well, I've got to agree with you on that, but she's undefeated. We got Von Wagner, as big as a mountain and fierce as a lion.
He's all right. He's all right.
Lash legend.
The one and only.
Star. Damon Kemp. Who's that? Who's Damon Kemp? That mistake. He sounds like an absolute loser. Hey, that can't be right. Loser!
No, he did.
Have you heard of him?
I hear you.
Heard of him?
Never heard of him.
Don't waste your money, hey? Hey, we call it New Street, that's a mug's bet. Do not waste your time. Tonight's about Lash Legend.
It is.
So the floor is yours, darling, okay?
Thank you, sweetheart. Well, I do have one final notice for the women's locker room. You see, because I'm bringing the heat and the size like an elephant. Not only that, I'm bringing the savageness of hyenas. And I'm bringing the speed of a cheetah. So when Lash Legend gets done with NXT UK, there won't even be much left for the vultures, okay? Now that deserves 2 snaps and a clap.
Mayfair says tightness is greatness. What do you think about that, Andy?
Not a tattoo I would get. Oh!
Right now, Turan tattooing the chest of Mayfair's, though, trying to get back on offense in this one.
Well, Mayfair's swing and a miss. Tiger Duran now showing real agility and elusiveness. But maybe, oh wow! Well, Nigel, how about this? Tiger Duran starting to notch through the gears here. Oh wow!
Beautiful suplex. Look at the agility as well.
Yeah. Tiger Duran, a mysterious character, but there's no mystery about his ability here. Oh! Well, Mayfair's once again. Tiger Duran avoids. Oh, missile drop kick.
Landed that. Look at the impact. Mayfair's all the way back to the corner.
Well, Tiger Duran trying to show NXT UK what he's all about. Oh, wow.
He started out in Mark Andrews' training school. He went to Japan, and when he came back, he now heads the class as a trainer.
Damon kept trying to get back in this contest, but certainly feeling the effects of Danny Jones. Look, Nigel, how difficult is that transition from amateur style wrestling to sport entertainment?
It can be very difficult. Oh, whoa, nice. Belly to belly, overhead. Of course, you think of Dr. Death, Steve Williams. Very proficient former amateur, and of course, the former Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle, one of the best in the world at the job.
Yeah, you know exactly firsthand how good Kurt Angle is, and someone no doubt that Damon Kemp looks up to. And look at the explosiveness here of Damon Kemp.
He's really found himself, as I talked about here, very comfortable in the ring, and now with the big Jones up on his shoulders. Hold on.
Well, Jones managed to slide in the back door, and Jones has Kemp in trouble here. Oh, wow! Yeah, caught Kemp right upside the face, and Kemp may be out. And Danny Jones to take out this new... Oh, no, again! And now Mako, what is running through her mind?
Oh, again, brutal offense from the champion.
Well, Dawn said this was her world, but look at Mako staking her flag in it.
Oh, that was just vicious. The point of the chair into the quadricep muscle.
Yeah, the champion down to the canvas. And Mako's so tough, she won't let her know if she has sustained an injury there. But Dawn, Dawn, look at the tie-up, the champion.
Oh, a tarantula on the ropes.
And remember, no disqualifications, and there's no fine count.
What a wicked web we weave.
Oh. Well, how much damage was done to Mako there? And now, Dawn on her perch. And Dawn. Oh, the double knees!
Meteora into the chest.
But remember, the knees hit the steel steps earlier. Dawn can't capitalize. And now Dawn, this could be her opening. Is Isla Dawn
Is this it?
about to become the NXT UK Women's Show? Oh, no, no!